zoom, like a race car flight, but it ain't a car. It's a super fast tortoise going the speed of light, breaking all the
even in space. A group.
Hold on, let's say it.
Zoom, zoom, like a race car flight, but it ain't a car. It's a super fast tortoise going the speed of light, breaking all the
Even in space, a group of tortoises is called a creep. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise Morning Coffee Show.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Everybody! It's time to rock and roll. It's time to rock and roll. That's right. It's a Monday morning. Monday.
What's up?
What's up? How's it going, everybody?
Better since last night.
Yeah. Ooh, what happened last night?
Oh, we had some bad weather come through here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had to jump in the bathroom last night because we had a tornado warning.
Oh, that's not fun. Ah, man. Bet the coffee pot is all excited you took it to the bathroom with you.
Sure is.
Wow. Hello. Tom Mitchell. Sneaking watching at work. Happy Monday, everybody. Tom Mitchell, thank you for sneaking your watch. I appreciate it 100%. We got Fuzzy Falcon. Whoa. Yo. How's it going? Oh. Yeah. It's a crazy day. It's a crazy Monday. And my name is Tortoise, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. And here, I got to introduce everybody to my right. We have
MTG Hillbilly.
Dag blaggit.
Yeah, that's right. We got MTG Hillbilly, the suave hillbilly of them all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And with that, below me, with the logo of the wolf, we have
Lone Wolf.
That's right.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? That's right. He's so excited to have you here. Then on top of that, on the bottom corner, he might not be here at the moment, but he's there in the icon. Yeah, we have
Mugenfool.
That's right. Mugenfool's here. Legion of Potatoes. Good morning, afternoon, everyone. I'm glad I was able to catch the stream after being unable for a week. Well, I'm so glad you made it back. You rock, you roll. So glad you're able to chill out with us, Legion of Potatoes. We got Hero Wave. Good morning, everybody. Whoa. That's right. Hope things are going well where you're at. I didn't tell everybody what's going on, but I told people a little. So we got all the love and support for you, Rayman. Hope things are going good. And Oscar, what's up? Whoa. Oscar, how's it going? And popping in, we got Kryptonite, new guest on the show for the morning show. Whoa.
Cool.
You're muted. Yeah. That's a nice mic, too. Look at that golden mic.
Yep.
It's fancy. All right. Hope you guys got your coffee. Hope you're energized. Got the libation.
Well, I'm off the coffee kick. I'm on the water kick now.
Well, we cannot hear you. Is it connecting?
I'm liking my water.
All right. Now you're muted on StreamYard.
Yep.
All right. We're trying.
Yep.
So dang, I hate that gonna be hey, we understand. Taking care of important stuff there, Rayman.
Real life comes first. Sometimes stuff happens in your real life where
Oh,
you can't do something, and that's understandable.
oh yeah, real life comes first. He's working on it. He's working on it.
Hear me, huh?
Okay, I can hear you now. Now turn up your volume. Turn up. Wait, I can probably do that. Hold on a second. Say hello, Kryptonite.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, well, now we can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. There we go. I got you all boosted up. So, Kryptonite's new to the channel. Well, he's a member of the channel. He's been hanging out for a bit, but this is his first time on the morning show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, so excited.
Morning.
Oh yeah, you've been on here last week or this weekend.
Yeah,
Randomly did live and we hung out. Had that ridiculous comment come in the chat.
Yeah.
That was an interesting thing.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that.
But look, you got a crash course on YouTube, and so
That was cool.
yeah. So now you're on the morning show. Whoop, whoop. I mean, hopefully if you like it enough, you'll want to be on more often. That'd be cool. You know, have a full table because tomorrow, if everything goes perfectly as planned, and you know, like the weather, sometimes that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But if everything goes perfectly as planned, Rayman and Tibalts should be on tomorrow.
awesome.
And if you're all here, you know, we could have a good discussion because we got a hot topic tomorrow that we're going to be talking about, like removal in Commander and our hot takes. You know, so if you, I'm assuming you've played some Commander in your life, Kryptonite.
I have played Commander, but I'm definitely the most novice Commander player here.
Oh, good. I thought mugenfool was.
Now it's me. I'm sure he's played more Commander than me.
Probably. That's gonna be fun. But yeah. But with that, let's get into the morning stuff. The first segment of the day, which is
Card of the day. Combo breaker.
woo-hoo.
All right, Mary's Guile.
Yeah. This is from the Mystery Boosters 2. That's when they brought back the feature site frame. Hell yeah. And that's what the question mark's for. So that's how I can figure out what set this is from. And I love this framework. Like this old frame. But Mary's Guile's an enchantment. It says at the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top 3 cards of your library and put them back in any order. So it doesn't do as powerful as some other cards, but for 1 mana you get to rearrange the top 3 cards of your library so you can pick the best of the 3 cards each turn.
It's a I know the card I'm trying to think of.
Sensei's Divining Top?
Yeah, Sensei's Divining Top in green.
Kind of. He doesn't have the ability to draw cards on attached to it. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, Mary's Guile came out before that, I believe. The top. So
Such a good card.
Yeah, the Sensei's Divining Top's like Mary's Guile on crack.
Yep.
But yeah, good card of the day. This was suggested to us by MTG HILLBILLY, as you can see over here on the left. He was like, I want to share this card. He's like, I never seen this card before. Well, now you have.
Yep.
Now you have.
First, I didn't think this was a real card until I talked to you about it, and then, man, once I found out that it's real, I want this card.
Let's see. If you want this card, it costs like $16 for that particular version of the feature site frame. Other than that, it's like a $22 card.
I don't care which version it is.
No, it's pretty good. It helps you set up your draws. That's pretty solid. But like, it's a good price tag on it. It's definitely no Sylvan Library, but it does what it wants to. Sylvan Library does the exact same kind of thing, but you can pay for life to draw extra cards. And life is, and Commander is a resource until you get to a certain point, then it becomes a ticking time bomb.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. With that, we're going to move on to the picture of the day. The picture of the day is awesome vibes, good people. Sometimes you need time alone. Sometimes
Wow.
you need to relax, just chill away from all the crowd. And
Yep.
like Raphael here needs to sit back and relax. Chill with good vibes. This is a chill room.
Wow.
But that's just the random picture I came up today. I wanted to see if I could get. I've been playing with words in the AI thing to see what they'll come out, and it's getting better at spelling the words correctly. So
That's good.
Yeah.
It's starting to spell. It's a little kindergartner.
Yeah, chill with good vibes. That's the picture today. I hope you guys are feeling very chilled today, because today's a chat and chill kind of day. But with MTG Commander deck building talking in there. But with that, my friends, we got to get to the third portion of the morning. And that is, I'm looking for it. Right.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
So the question of today was brought to us by Tibalts, and he has a very good question for at least two of us, maybe three of us here.
Okay.
All right, and that's people who are content creators.
Oh.
So let's see what he has to ask.
Today's question is, what do content creators do to inspire you? Now, to make it fair, I'm going to disqualify Super Fast Rayman and myself from this and ask, what do other content creators do that inspire you? Good question for the day, right?
That's an excellent question, Tibalt. I wish you were here to answer the question yourself, cheater face.
And I think myself should be excluded from this question also.
Well, you're not excluded from the question. You're excluded as an answer of the question.
Okay.
Yeah. You trying to get out of answering the question. So the question basically is, who do you look up to for when you do content? Like who inspires you to do content on Magic the Gathering? And he's excluding myself and Rayman as answers. He wants you to think of other people you watched in the community that inspired you to do what you do. Well, yeah.
Well, I'd have to go with the person that got me into. Well, actually, there's a couple really. One I had to go with Brew Lab. That channel. And also, and because he's the one that got me into. I consider him to be the one that got me into streaming.
Right.
Because I was watching his streams, and he had to take a little hiatus. He had to travel, and I was like, what am I going to watch now?
All right.
So I said, to myself, they can do it, I can do it. So I jumped into streaming. And then another one is Jay, the VTuber, goes by Jay Villain. And he's a VTuber that does arena content. And he inspires me to make decks. And also watch other content creators that's like in their, sometimes their decks will inspire me to build a deck. And it's, based off of their decks. But it's totally different decks. I always try to keep my decks different from everybody else's. And it inspires me to, to make some better, maybe some more improvements to their decks that I might like that they have not thought of.
No doubt.
And that's what has inspired me to make my content.
That's pretty cool. What about you, Kryptonite? Who inspired you to make your first videos?
Man, I've actually been on I've been making videos, excuse me, for YouTube for quite a while.
Yeah.
Come a long way. I started making parody music videos. That's the first thing I started doing.
Nice.
YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it was fun at the time when I was making them. I don't think I had the intention of putting them on the internet, and then just somebody like gave me the idea that I should. And,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I made a YouTube account back in 2009. I believe.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, and man, I've got a lot of videos on there, a lot of different things, but like the people that have inspired me, I guess Weird Al for making parody videos, but shout out to Weird Al.
Right.
But when it comes to like the content creators for like Magic the Gathering, which is kind of where my mind was going when you brought this up, I was wanting to bring up a couple that I like to watch that kind of inspired me, and one of them I'm friends with on Facebook, which is kind of cool. I guess I'll go with Dev first because him and I have the same name. My name's Devin. He's
Right.
Dev. I'm like, oh, Dev from the place. He seems like a real chill, nice guy. I like listening to him. He's got cats. I have cats. I'm like,
Right.
this guy's cool. So he kind of inspires me. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't really do streaming, as far as I know. But another content creator is Joey Moss, and that's the guy that I'm actually friends with on Facebook.
Nice.
No.
And I mean, he seems cool. I like his personality. He's kind of goofy and entertaining. He makes it a lot more entertaining, I think, because he's not that knowledgeable on the cards. He's like, oh, yeah, that's like a $5 card. Okay, yeah. Skadoosh. You know, he's got his little phrase and stuff. And,
Yep.
I get a little chuckle out of him. He'll bring out his axe, cut a card in half.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him do that in a long time.
He hasn't done that in a long time, but when I first saw that, I was like, holy shit, what is he doing?
Mm,
He'll do it like blind, and then I'll be like, oh man, and then I'll turn it over. Oh, oopsie daisies, we just cut this card in half. And people are like,
Yeah.
oh no, what if that was a good card?
Oh no. Really quick.
So yeah, those are the two that I wanted to shout out. And also from the last show, I remember I had a little bit of like a brain fart. I was all like thinking about Nisahone, and then I'm like, man, why did I think about him? But the reason I finally figured it out, like why I brought him up, is we were talking about limited, and then we were talking about creature removal. And you were talking about how you had a bunch in your deck, a bunch of creature removal. And that's why I thought about him, because he actually had a interesting point to make where there's like some kind of acronym. I was trying to think of the name of it, but where you basically like where you take certain types of cards first and limited, and bomb would be like the first card that you would
Red
take.
acronym. Yeah.
What? I can't remember.
Red. Bombs, removal, evasion, aggro, and duds.
Yeah.
There's also Kino, but can't remember what Kino stands for, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's Brad acronyms, class.
Brad, yeah. So, but then when it comes to removal, where I mean that's supposed to be the second thing after bomb, he was basically saying like, removal isn't what it used to be. And I was like, huh. And then it kind of just made me think about how I prioritize removal and limited. And I used to just any kind of removal, I'd snatch that up. But then once he mentioned that, I was like, maybe I don't need removal as much as I thought I did.
Right.
So now I've been kind of evaluating removal,
Because
as opposed to having a creature in my hand.
You got to remember, creature removal with attacking and blocking is removal too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when combat tricks come in handy.
Yeah, and then a lot of creatures have ETBs where that didn't used to be the case when this was conceived.
Really quick, I want to say hello to Cane Checker.
James Willis, Cane Shaker.
I shake my cane at the clouds with my fury.
What's up, Pain Shaker?
What's up? Glad you get to make it. Oops. You need 5 removal spells and or combat tricks. Yeah, oops, that's good advice for limited too. But like the turtles pre-release, there were tons of removal. Some people are complaining there's too much removal in the set for limited.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen Precon had some good amount of removal too.
Right? That's what you want. Good removal. Because, well, you want good removal. You want good times, good vibes. Good. Sorry, my brain got switched because I just got
Good
news for playing.
vibes, good removal.
But yeah, so you want good removal, but you want the best kind of removal, and you want to know your strategy.
Yeah.
You know how well it works, and that's when you want to work on your skill level to know what kind of removal is going to be good. You want to sometimes when I'm playing limited, I'll attack first to see if my removal tactics will work before I straight up remove a creature. Sometimes I won't block. I'm like, okay, I'll destroy your creature afterwards. There you go.
I got like three people that aren't here that I look up to in Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
And I already looked up to you guys, but there's 3 others I'd like to shout out since we're doing our people we look out to. There's Little Magic the Gathering that does like budget decks for Arena. For people that like he does ultra budget decks and just regular budget decks, which is like less than 5 rares.
Right.
There's the Professor, the Tolarian College Professor, yeah.
Right.
And there's Spice State Rack, but he's not for everyone because he adds a little bit of politics into his stuff. But it's my side of politics. But he's also very good at what he does.
Oh yeah. So the Professor used to be inspiration for me, but once he started getting too big for his pants, I'm like, I can't follow that. I can't hire a team of people to come up with content for me. Trust me, I used to start out doing videos like the Professor in the way I did them. In fact, there's a couple times I swear he mimicked me in a couple places.
I got a story to tell you about that. It's funny that you mentioned that, but I don't want to derail it right now. I'll circle back around to the content creators taking my stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
The biggest commander deck building advice would be always use board wipes. That's right.
Yeah, board wipes for sure. That's big power. And oh man, you see that limited, you're like, oh
man, we could use this. I could use the board wipe yesterday when I was playing commander because someone had a Hydra deck. And that king just kept them stronger and stronger and stronger. Every time you kill one Hydra, it just goes.
All right.
Get stronger.
All right. So, but believe it or not, for the longest time, I would not watch Magic content for ideas. I'd always come up with ideas in the morning in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I would always watch like HILLBILLY.
Yeah.
When he did stream early and actually had a good show, I'm kidding. I'm kidding around. But like he'd stream in the mornings, and I'd be putting things together and come up with an idea. But now, now I actually look at like distraction makers and other podcasters, and
they're great. I love distraction makers, man. Deep thinkers.
I look at distraction makers and other podcasters to see what they're talking about, and I'll try to filter out which episodes had like really good talking points to them, and I'll be like, I like that idea. Let's kind of take that idea and twist it into what I think it should be.
Yeah. Those guys at distraction makers, man, I can just tell. Them boys are smart.
Oh yeah, they're smart
guys.
And look, a person in general is smart. When you think for yourself and have a valid point. Mm-hmm. When we get a bunch of us, sometimes we get a little stupid in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, like last time I was here when we started talking about food.
Mm-hmm. That was funny.
It was fun, though.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm. Poor HILLBILLY. He gets picked on a lot for canceling his morning show.
Yep.
By me. I think I'm the only person complaining that he canceled his morning show. But but it's all right. I get to do it.
Gotta do what you gotta do to keep going.
Right. Well, he was going through a lot of burnout, so he needed to do something to relax. I'm like, you could have just taken off the weekends. Maybe you could have been my inspiration. Kane Chicken says, what about Saffron Olive? Saffron Olive, I like him. I don't see a lot of his content talking about Magic. Always seeing him griping about price of the Magic card and flopping on opening product.
Well, I do like his like top tens he used to make.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise known as Saffron Olive.
Right? Saffron Olive here. I like Saffron Olive. I do like him. I just don't watch a lot of his stuff anymore.
Yeah, his voice, man. He's a smart guy too, but man, there's something about him, and I'll put him in the same category as Tolarian Academy. There's something about just listening to him. I just like, I can only take it for.
Well, another one. Let's see, another person I like is 3-3 Elk.
Never heard of 3-3 Elk.
Never.
They're kind of like the small time compared
Hmm.
to the rest of the group.
Never heard of him.
It's like an outdoor.
Oh, man, I feel like he's real smart. So it's like I'm torn between listening to him and the way he talks. Maybe it's got to be just me, unless
Talking
other
about
people
Saffron
find
Olive?
it kind of hard to listen to.
Yeah.
The way he talks is annoying. It can be for sure.
Okay, all right, I'm not the only one. Okay. Yeah.
I know I'm not a content creator, but could I give you guys a couple of people that if I was to stream, that they would be inspiration?
You can definitely jump in, Lone Wolf. It's a chat and chill day.
All right. So the first one, Hillbilly, will know all too well, and he will always be the guy. If I would to start streaming, it'd be him, and it would be Country Fried.
Oh yeah.
He was somebody that I looked up to for the longest time, and I loved his content.
Yep.
The second one I would put up there would be It Resolves, which was another Magic Gathering channel that did a bunch of the content. They were just people that you can relate to, enjoy their content, and they weren't crazy. But the other one to me that I also look up to, there's some aspects I don't because it's a little bit kind of weird, but he's also a chill down to earth person. It's called Strider Stone.
I ain't seen Strider Stone do any videos in a while. Is he still doing videos?
Yeah, he does lives, but he doesn't do regular videos anymore. He's one of those that doesn't do your normal like on Arena, doesn't do your normal Magic stuff. He just goes for the craziest ideas that he comes up with.
Wow, that's crazy.
So no, I ain't seen him in a while. I used to watch Strider Stone too.
Well, some people just back away from streaming because they get tired of it or they just don't want to do it anymore. Like the morning show, where Hillbilly would stream at 9 a.m. in the morning and keep me entertained for hours, for an hour, you know. Sitting in guilt trips. Guilt vibes. I'm kidding. I just miss Hillbilly in the morning. Like nowadays, I have to find a video to watch to keep my ears entertained while I'm working on setting up the morning show. And it feels like a little extra work because I have to find something like Pixel Dan looking through toys, or I like looking at toy collectors stuff and whatnot.
Oops says, what do you think about the other people on Goldfish?
What do you think about the Asian guy and German guy and Goldfish? Well, look, I like the Goldfish crew. I don't have problems with them, but all their content's not for me. What's his name? The main guy from Goldfish that I watch. He always talks negative, and that gets annoying sometimes. Sometimes he has a good point, but sometimes it's...
Yeah, I'm trying to think that the Asian guy, he's kind of entertaining.
Yeah, he's entertaining.
Remember his name. He's got the two colored hair, right?
The Asian Avenger, isn't it what it's called, or is it Numa?
I wish I knew which one he was talking about.
Well, I can honestly say I beat Agent Avenger during early access this time.
You're so proud of that.
Oh yeah.
And that means now you got to build meta decks.
No,
that's a reward.
No.
Says, watch this, everybody. I'll get everybody riled up. So, what about Rudy from Alpha Investment?
Yeah, he came up already. I remember you said you didn't really care for him much, Tortoise.
Yeah, I just don't like the way he talks. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, he's seeing Magic Gatherings failing, but that's just not stats real, because if you look at the popularity it's getting on Google searches, it's going up and up.
No, it's not Nummy, so it still must be Agent Avenger, I think. The two-color hair guy.
Yeah, the two-color guy, yeah.
Right, but I try to pick and choose how I watch. Like I try to diversify my watchings on YouTube because there was a time where I was watching nothing but magic content on YouTube. Like everything was magic content. Like
Yeah.
and my brain got burnt out from watching too much magic.
That's
Mhm.
why I try to sorry, Tortoise. I was gonna say I do the same thing. I try to diversify everything.
Right, because like I got so burnt out on magic because not only was I watching magic, I was constantly talking magic. I'm like, it was just a thick layer of magic in my life, and I'm like, I need to dilute myself with different content. So I started looking in toy collecting again. Found Valaverse, who when I first started watching him was a very entertaining guy who talked about how he makes toys for his own company. He used to work for Hasbro and stuff like that. Then I started watching Toy Federation, which is another big channel, and they started talking about toys. So I started looking at things in my other hobbies that I have, and through this, like looking at different things, I started learning more about the collector's market in Magic, because there's so many crossover ideas, like how magic works, how toys work. Like toy companies come out the toy, and it's like it becomes a very popular toy. It becomes very collectible, and it's worth a lot of money. Then sometimes, like years later, the toy company will be like, "Let's reprint this expensive toy," and drops the value down a little. Oh, it's crazy.
Oh, I've been watching a show with my grandma.
Yeah.
It's called Filthy Fortunes.
Uh-huh.
Where they clean up people's really messed up houses and then they take that, sell the items that they can, then they split the profit most of the time 50-50 with the people they help clean up their house.
Interesting.
It's really interesting.
Oops says I got that one, the collector box 7-1. Wait, what?
Nice.
I think you won a collector box from Arena.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's 7-1. Is what it's
nice.
Awesome.
Nice. All right, the way that was worded confused me.
I know it's a little confusing for me too.
7 wins, 1 loss.
You know what's funny is I didn't buy a collector pack at all, but I got a free collector box with nothing in it. Well, like it was sitting on the counter. I'm like, would you guys sell that to me? Because I figured they'd be like, yeah, $1. But they gave it to me for free, this empty collector box. So when I get it done, I can display it.
There you go.
When I get
I have a pack, but I can't crack it today, so I'll do it on my regular day. I'm here.
Oh, you missed it. Saturday, I cracked 64 packs. I won the box. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, so we're 32 minutes in. We got to play at least once. Stupid mouse. Here we go. We got to play this.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise. This is a free show on YouTube. It is completely volunteer based. This program is made possible by viewers like you, and share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And also by contributions made to your Super Fast Tortoise channel and from viewers like you. You all rock. You are awesome.
You're crazy!
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Oh, look, it's another hand shot. Never seems to foul. Never seems to foul.
Gotta do that hand modeling.
Sometimes I get really good show topics from James Willis, Cane Shaker. Sometimes I'll call him, we'll have a conversation. Somehow that'll like spawn a topic for the day.
Okay.
Yeah. Just shout out to him.
Yeah.
Kryptonite seemed to have disappeared and turn invisible.
Yep.
Who knew?
There he goes.
There you go. There you go. He's back. This is an invisible man.
Where did he go?
By the way, I want to say I like your X-Men shirt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I'm wearing a Looney Tunes. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm still going to say I'm wearing a Looney Tunes shirt now.
Okay.
Old school Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I'm just wearing a Linkin Park shirt that's brand new to me.
I'm just wearing an invisible shirt.
Invisible man.
Well, trust me, everybody. him wearing the invisible shirt's better than him wearing no shirt.
Oh, you should see me without my.
When I go shirtless, people call me Jelly Roll.
I got jelly rolls.
That's right. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, so the MTG Commander deck building talk. Who's here to build the Commander deck themselves?
Well, that's kind of.
I know.
He's like, me. Wait, that was AI.
I mean, the first and only deck I built, I built it myself. It wasn't a pre-con.
Nice.
No, I played
blue and white.
Pre-cons were a thing. Trust me, I understand. Because when you had to get in the Commander, you had to build the deck yourself.
Yep.
He's like, I never have. Oops, never have.
I mean, I did come up with the cards that I put into that I fed AI to build the deck.
Yeah.
I did do that. I did have most part of it.
So, can you tell me how much removal was in the deck?
How much removal was in the deck?
Yeah.
That was about 6, 7.
How much ramp and mana fixing was in the deck?
Mana ramp, I think it was about 5.
Ooh, ouch.
When he said 6, 7, I was like 6, 7.
Oh my lord.
Like,
that was a bad joke.
Yeah.
right.
But anyways, so yeah, five mana ramp fixing is very light. Your removal seems about on par. So it looks like the AI was kind of wobber jockey on building the deck.
It was. I mean, it's been a while since I actually looked at the deck, so I really not for sure on those numbers, to be honest. But I do have the deck saved.
He has the deck saved. Nice. But yeah, so like when building Commander decks, and this is talk, like we've had a lot of conversation on building Commander decks, right? We had a lot of conversation on deck building. We in fact in Discord there's a whole room dedicated to PDFs that you can download for it. So why isn't Commander just 60 card singleton? Seems wasteful to make 100. Variations.
Yep.
That's why.
That and you got larger life too.
So obviously with the command zone. Yep. Yeah. Why is it 100 cards? What is it? I guess there's an answer to it. I have, but I have to pull up the calculator.
I don't know.
I don't think I could play a commander deck with just 60 cards. I couldn't do that.
So you got 99 cards in your deck, and 39 of them are land. The rest are spells, is what I'm assuming. But I don't know why 100 exactly. But I'm glad it's not 200.
It's just not that one Yu-Gi-Oh deck that these one people brought one time that was like 2,000 cards.
Right.
Imagine that.
Wow.
It was to a tournament too, and it was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't think that should be legal because you cannot shuffle the deck.
Yeah, they changed the rules after that. The way where it's only like 40 cards, 40 to 60 cards.
Oh yeah.
So
you gotta go crazy. Like I think the cards 100 cards, not more or less. It's because if it was more, it was like 200 cards. You could play cards like Battle of Wits and win the game with 200 cards in your deck if you shuffle everything back in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ish. I could be wrong. Because like if you have 201 cards, shuffle your commander back in your deck and you get 200 cards, you win the game.
Yeah, as long as you're not playing a commander deck where all your cards are put into hard cases and trying to shuffle that.
Yep, and Kenny Chicker's got a point. 60 card commander is called Brawl. There is a format for it.
Yep.
You remember when they did the variant where they tried to get Planeswalker as your commander in the spell slot? Like you have a Planeswalker and a sorcerer user spell and tried that as a format?
Well, that didn't last very long, I don't think.
Right.
Yep. But I know in Arena, Brawl is 100 cards.
What happened to your camera?
I have no idea.
Looks like we're staring at a ceiling or something.
There we go.
Oops, that's technically different, but realistically the same card. That's right.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, they're like Commander was like back in the day it was different because the variant was more open. Nowadays, there's so many variants of the same kind of card that the variance is not as variant anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, synergizing like a 60 card deck, but in 100 cards. Mm-hmm. I mean, do you remember building your first deck, Kryptonite?
Building my first 60 card standard, or
Your first Commander deck?
I mean, roughly, it was a long time ago. It was just like my best white and blue cards, and yeah, it wasn't much thought process on synergy. I was just because I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, other than make a deck with 100 cards, and you can only have one of each copy, and you need a commander.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I needed to know. And I made a deck, tried it out, and I'm like, I think I'm just going to go back to 60 card. And I did, and I haven't really played Commander much since.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's
Yeah,
cool to play other things.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of people around me that are like, Commander, Commander, Commander. So there's no lack of influence.
Right.
Stick to limited and playing 60 card with a couple of my friends.
If I could afford it, I'd play limited all the time. Like, sorry. Kenny Chicken says, I have a commander deck with a Planeswalker as a commander. It's called the Ready Scrap Savant. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I love playing that deck. Whoop, whoop. But yeah. No, see, Commander is life, everybody. If you're not playing Commander, what are you playing? It better be limited.
I told you what I'm playing.
Said it better be limited. Well, it better be drafted more specific.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty specialized in limited.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, I told you guys I got first place in my local card shop at the Edge of Eternity pre-release, and that was a pretty good ego booster. And I think I did pretty good for Final Fantasy. I came in second place for my Final Fantasy one, and I could have won. I realized the mistake I won. I was in the championship match, and I lost. And I'm like, damn, I had Tifa, and I could have got more damage out of her with an attack. And and I was looking at the math afterwards. I'm like, that was so boneheaded.
What?
I mean, I'm pretty good at limited. I know where my strengths are, and it's just from doing it more, and just I don't know. I like it, so I guess it makes me good at it.
Well, just
liking
so you
it.
know, if you took your knowledge of limited and applied it to Commander, you can make a really good Commander deck. Because the same thesis, with the whole deck building process, just 100 cards,
right?
That just means whatever you do in a small format, you do bigger in a bigger format.
Yeah. I think the one thing that I wasn't always into limited. The best limited format is Cube.
Yeah. The best limited format's Cube. We love Cube here.
Never played Cube, but I'm interested in it. And I remember asking Hillbilly if he's ever played Cube on Arena. He said he never has, but one of these days I'm going to try it out.
Paso Back says hello from Scotland. Hello.
That's awesome, man. Scotland? Wow.
That's pretty cool. Pretty amazing. Whoa.
Awesome.
Kevin Haynes says, what's everyone's first commander deck that they have constructed? Ooh, I remember this one. My first commander was Rith, the token-making dragon. And I was building it around Rafika the Mini before I had Rafika the Mini. But I was building a Bant deck. Was it Rith? All right, hold on a second.
Rith the Awakener?
Is it Rith the Awakener? I think so. I'm trying to look it up. And there's... Yeah. Hold on, everybody. There's been several Bant Dragons. There we go. No, that's not it. That's not it. Here we go. I guess it was Treva, the Renewer. You pay 2 generic and a white if when it deals combat damage. If you do choose a color, you gain 1 life for each permanent of that color. And I was building a strong deck, a super strong deck. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong on that card. Let's see. Because the artwork doesn't look familiar. I don't know. Well, I remember it was a bat commander that when it dealt combat damage, you could pay X amount and create tokens, I believe. Yeah. All right. No, it's not Wrath Awakener. I thought it was Wrath. All right. Excuse my brain. My brain has to figure this out. You guys can talk while I figure this out.
First commander that I've constructed. You talking about the commander that I've built? The commander deck that I've built. The only one I've built, I did use AI. Just Codus the Fang Keeper.
Okay.
Where you go in if you makes contact, you will exile your opponent will exile the top card of their deck, and you get it. Very hard to play on spell table, and it's bracket. It was a bracket 2 actually because I didn't make it real strong because I had other win cons in the deck. Because I had Toxic in the deck where I could one-shot my opponent and take them out of the game. I have creatures with Trample in the deck to do that. Pretty fun deck. Played it once, then dismounted it. Dismounted it for other decks.
You played it once, dismantled the deck. That's so sad. All right.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know what set is that from.
But I could easily rebuild the deck, no problem. Still got all the cards in sleeves. I got so many decks that I need to, and it's hard for me to upgrade them because I got so many decks, and most of them are precons.
All right. So I think it was Trevor the Renewer that I played, but the picture doesn't look right to me for some reason. But anyways, to answer the question more thoroughly, like Trevor the Renewer became Rafika the Mini. Rafika the Mini was my main commander. Then that's why I rebuilt him years later. Oh, Oops says, which cube? Our own cubes. So I'm pretty sure one of our first commander deck builds was one of the OG Elder Dragons. That's right.
Nice.
Says I've used Yavaro, the Worm base deck, replaced later with Worm Speaker. Nice. So nobody ever likes my commander builds because of my choice of commanders. Interesting to say, Jaker. Your commander decks are amazing. I bet they gleam. You probably have like all the good cards in it.
I know Lone Wolf's decks do.
They do gleam. They do shine.
Yeah.
They're good decks.
Very much.
But like if I could tell you, if Mugenfool had Cane Shaker's collection, not Mugenfool, if Lone Wolf had Cane Shaker's collection, his decks would be huge.
Yeah.
Like super powerful. Because Cane Shaker used to buy, sell magic and collectibles. So he had an influx. He knew what cards were good. He learned what cards were powerful. Then he got into playing Magic and got addicted and started becoming a Magic fanatic. Going around, found Super Fast Tortoise on YouTube. Even though the video he watched was not even Magic related, it was he found a video about me walking through the forest in California. And he found out I did Magic content, was like, loved it. fact, his first comment was telling me to take a dragon out of a cube. He's like, this dragon doesn't fit your theme. Take it out, or I'm going to disown you. And I'm like, okay. I'm kidding. He didn't say that. But he's like, there's a dragon in your cube that I don't think works in your cube.
Cool.
Yeah.
Man, it's amazing how far our channels have come.
How far? You say that.
Yep.
But you know it.
I remember I only had like 100 subs, a little over 100 subs. Now to look back on that, I can't believe how far I've come from since then.
Well, it's been a bit. But
yeah.
But you can't forget what happened in history, so.
True. Very true.
You know, you got to do what you can do with what you got, and you do what you can, and you try to make friends with the people that you have, and we try to make a show that's very inclusive for everybody who wants to join and hang out with us.
Yep.
You know, we're a different kind of show where we're just not content loaders. We try to build relationships and have fun.
Right.
You know, I try to build in a channel where everybody sends me all their good cards so I can have their good he's like, well, it didn't have any support at the time, right? That's right. Go nuts. Draft.
Yep.
Bill Fernie would be a crazy commander. Probably. All right. Oh, yeah, if they did Bill Fernie. I had to look it up to know what he's talking about. I'm like, yeah. From Lord of the Rings.
So, hey, Hillbilly, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
When since you're an arena player, this is going to apply to anybody who plays arena. For the Marvel license and that whole debacle, or Spider-Man, and they got the Through the Omen Pass. Does that bug you that you have to learn two different names? Do you think that there's any pros to it? Do you think, I know I got a bunch of questions, rapid fire. Because you can like answer any or all of them. Do you think that maybe they could print paper versions of all the versions of Through the Omen Pass? I've heard that. And do you think that eventually they could get the license in the future and convert them all to their Marvel counterparts in the future on Arena? Bunch of questions for you.
Okay.
All right, Billy, go.
All right. First of all, the Marvel and the Omen Pass. Omen Pass are just like the Marvel cards. However, I dislike it just because of the simple fact is you have to figure out what is what.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like doing homework.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's other people out there that has the same issues that, you know, if you're going to put Marvel into Magic the Gathering, awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to print it in digital version for the arena players, it's just creates and I feel like it creates a backlash on Wizards' part for not getting it in digital. But I understand that Wizards cannot get the digital rights in order to print the digital version, and that's understandable. But still, when they drop the spoilers, for example, when they drop the spoilers for the Marvel, yes, they had to drop the physical cards spoilers for Marvel. Yet when they drop the Omen Path, they drop them all in one day, and it's so. And then you feel like, and as a content creator, you feel like you're overflowed with these cards, and you don't know what card is what because you don't know, because you have to investigate each card to see what it is. And if you do stuff like the early access streamer event that I do for Wizards, and if you do that, you don't have the time to figure out what is what, which makes it harder to build decks, to make it harder to provide content for your viewers.
Yeah.
And it's just more of a big hassle than anything. It creates more problems for me than anything else. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a Marvel fan. I like Marvel. And just like Spider-Man, I liked Spider-Man. Spider-Man, yeah, it was a bad set. There was no synergy in it. But yeah, it's just, you know, I just wish that they did have the digital rights for the Marvel, but unfortunately, they'll never have the rights due to Disney owning Marvel. It's just, I mean, Disney is making money off of them. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're making money off of the Omen Path cards. Yes, we are not getting Marvel this year. We are getting another set of Through the Omen Path.
Yeah.
Which it just, you know, sad that we're not getting the Marvel in digital form.
Yeah.
Well, you know it's worse than that. You know what's worse than not getting Marvel?
What's that?
Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Good friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless.
The end step.
That was
awesome. Look, you can always buy Marvel on paper and be happy with it. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe Marvel's not supposed to be an arena thing.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I made it back.
I mean, I like the cards and all that, but I just hate not being able to play it in digital form.
But you'll be able to go to pre-release now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about that. You'll get to go to pre-release and play with it.
True.
That'd be awesome. But anyways, it is way past time. We need to get to the shill section, thrill section, where we're talking about where you can find us. We're going to start this off with the mugenfool.
Hey, everybody. If I had my camera on, I opened a pack of Final Fantasy, but I don't have my pack open, but I'm going to keep that up. We'll keep it until next Wednesday. This Wednesday, anyway. Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's all.
Nice. With that, we're going to roll over to Lone Wolf.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for having me on, and don't forget to like the stream, and let's get everybody here to 1,500 subscribers.
Yeah, sounds good. With that, we're going to roll over to Kryptonite.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I really appreciate y'all having me on the show. It's been nice getting to chit chat with everybody. So thank you, Super Fast Tortoise.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
You guys are great.
And yeah, you can find your link in the chat. On the regular, not for some reason, it didn't post your link in the vertical. So if you go over to the horizontal, you can find Kryptonite's channel link in chat.
Cool.
And with that, you can roll over to Grandpa Hillbilly.
Hey, everybody. I will be streaming today at 2 o'clock, around 2 o'clock. I'll be doing some arena, probably Boros build, red and whites. And that's what I got planned for today. And other than that, that's all I got planned. Today is Monday. So that's it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, my friends. It's Super Fast Tortoise here, and I think tonight we're going to work through Turtle Commander deck, try to upgrade it a little bit and stuff, have fun with it. Lord knows we got enough cards for upgrading it now. So we're going to have fun. We're going to have a chat and chill session where I'm just upgrading it. It's probably going to be on OBS. This is for those who are wondering how I'm going to do it. Because OBS gives me more full K advantage of my camera. It's so good. But with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Kryptonite, Grandpa Hillbilly, mugenfool, Lone, thank you for being here. Everybody in chat, you rock, you rule. I want to thank you for hanging out. I want to thank you, my channel members, for supporting the channel the way you do, because you keep the lights on. And subscribers for growing the channel the way you do, too. I want to remind you that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you, and if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today. And if you can, do it remember, you might be the change. You might be the motivation for that person to get up and keep on going. And with that, want to keep in mind, Rayman and your prayers, thoughts, just keep on going. And with that, we're going to roll out of here with the end step.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and